Here's a helpful hint for all these Troy-Bilt Bronco owners. This model is a 2012, 2013 model. Replacing the drive belt, as you can see, is a little different than what the manual says that you can download. It's missing some covers. The design underneath is a little different. The big problem is when you're replacing the drive belt, the issue is this back pulley. It is impossible to get the belt to fit to that lower part of the pulley, the lower section. The top section is for the idler pulley back around the transmission, but the bottom area is where the drive belt goes. It is impossible once you get this belt in the position around its parts to get it onto that second part unless you do one thing. And it's not mentioned in the manual. It is not mentioned in the owner's manual or the technical manual with this particular model that Lowe's and Home Depot and all them sell. You have to loosen the bracket with these screws. There's 3 screws which will loosen this pulley, this entire assembly bracket. If you loosen that, that belt will slip in there really easy away from the frame. As you can tell, it's on where it should be there now. That's your issue. If this thing is not loose, you'll never get it on there because this thing's too close to the frame. So my advice is, if you're working on this particular model, loosen these bolts to loosen this bracket, and that baby will slide right on there, no issues whatsoever. But if you do not undo those, you'll never get that belt on due to no clearance to the frame. Again, this is a pretty simple procedure if you know what to do. It's taken me an hour because I had to do that with the bolts. I finally figured out that's the best way to handle it. But other than that, it's a fairly simple procedure. But again, this is a Troy-Bilt Bronco model. I think a 2012 model from Lowe's. But that's a helpful hint for any owners of this model, this late model year.